classroom. It's been another successful year for our athletic programs as we've had league champions, sectional champions, state qualifiers, league all-stars, and scholar athletes. I'd like to commend our student athletes not only for their success in their respective sports, but also for their excellence in the classroom, their sportsmanship, fair play, determination, and character. We celebrate their participation in the efforts they put forth for themselves, their teams, and our school. Parents, I'd like to personally thank you for all your support, not only for your son and daughter, but for our entire athletic program. I'd be remiss if I didn't say a huge thank you to our coaches who spend countless hours with their respective teams and continue to develop successful student athletes. Thank you for all you do, coaches. Before we introduce our senior athletes, I'd like to thank the Hamilton Sports Boosters and President Rick LaFrance for hosting tonight's celebration and for the delicious desserts we're going to soon enjoy. I'd also like to thank Brian Bain, our high school art teacher, Coach Hyman and Coach LePage for putting together tonight's slideshows, and to Coach Weeks and Coach Blackford for helping me on stage tonight. Thank you. At this time, I'd like to introduce our senior athletes. Kelly Bassett. Carly Blanger. Ben Bukowski. Chance Croy. Olivia Dow. Jordy Geyer. Shelby Hoff. Michael Hershey. Michael Kelly. Yasmin Konowitz. Franny Luce McCabe. Matt McGaugh. Our exchange student from India, Parth Rocky. Lucas Smith. Brittany Tybalt. Morgan Torrance. And Brayden Wilson. Cameron Dye. Joy and Faith Valencia. Give a big round of applause for our senior athletes. Before we start the awards portion of tonight's celebration, I'd like to call Dr. Alston to the podium, please.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Mr. Dowsland. And I'd like to publicly thank Mr. Bill Dowsland for putting this together. He's going above and beyond by filling in and getting the athletic portions and activities done. So thank you, and I want to do that publicly. I'd also like to take a moment to thank Mr. Mazzio. When we came in earlier to do the pre-check before the program was done, the risers were here, and Mr. Mazzio just went into action and got a team in here and was like, we really want to do this right. And when you see him, give him a fist bump or a high five or a thank you, because we want to let them know that we appreciate him and the team that supports us here, the custodial crew. So let's give them a round of applause. So I happen to love sports, and I thank you for asking me to speak again tonight. I did last year. And tonight I just want to say something about the man in the arena from Teddy Roosevelt. And it really sits with me because that's really what we're about. It was written in 1910, so it's really about the person in the arena. It is not the critic who counts. Not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles, or where the doer of deeds could have done better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust, sweat, and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs, who comes short again and again, because there is no effort without error and shortcomings, who at best knows in the end the triumph of high achievement, and who at worst, if he fails, at least fails daring greatly, so that their place shall never be with those cold and timid souls who never know victory or defeat. The reason why I wanted to just put that out there tonight is because this community provides an opportunity for young people to get into the arena early on in life and express who they are under the guidance of knowledgeable, caring people. So enjoy tonight. It is about all that this community does to support sports and athletics and what you are, your character. So thank you for having me, and I love you all.
Thank you, Dr. Okay, our first award goes to our student athletes receiving varsity letters for the first time this year. When your name is called, please come up, get your block age, and stay on the stage so we can recognize you. Connor Armstrong. Daniel Armstrong. Candelaria Bahera Mejia. Emma Basher. Rick Bukowski. Tarek Carolou. Beth Dawkins. Emma Dudrick. Cam Dye. Eric Geyer. Maddie Gibbons. Lynn Hickey. Jacob Hill. Sean Hunt. Peter Klingeman. T.J. Larson. Ashley Rufa. Andrew Rodriguez. Lauren Rodriguez. Madison Rodriguez. Mark Rock. Kevin Rogers. Addison Shoemaker. J.D. Spear. Brittany Tywall. Gabe Tronkowski. And Ian Wilson. Congratulations to our first year varsity letter winners. Great job, everybody. We have 3 memorial awards that we present at our annual sports banquet, and these awards are presented in memory of past HCS student athletes. Our first award is the Greg Marsalis Award, which will be given out by Coach LePage. Thanks, Coach. Greg Marsalis, a former HCS student, was an energetic young man who loved the game of baseball. Greg was a Little League All-Star whose baseball career was cut short due to a tragic accident. This award has been established in his honor and for the love of the game. The award is given to a varsity player who's played at least 1 year and displays the following characteristics: charisma, sound character, leadership and dedication to the team, good sportsmanship, and good academic standing, and has a true love of the game. Nowhere in here did we talk about stats, but I'm going to run off a couple stats for this player. For our team, he led our team in hits, RBIs, batting average, defensive assists, and struck out 1 time the entire season. Looking at New York Mills. Just to be clear. I have to put that out there. Because I first saw a 0, I'm like, no way. So I had to go through all the books, but yes, there was 1 strikeout. And he doesn't know this yet. I've been kind of waiting for tonight, but this player was also voted CSC 4 Division Player of the Year by all the CSC coaches. The award's not just for stats, but I wanted to make sure he's recognized for that. The leadership and dedication to the team is where this player stood out. Matt McGaw has been with us for a lot of years. Calvin's been there. And I know he looks up to him. I'm going to miss Matt because of how he's grown as a person. Come on up here, Matt. You need to be here next week. But all the great stats, all the great things he's done on the field, the leadership he had displayed this year was unbelievable. I think it started in Old Forge when he was rounding third at blazing speed as usual, and just for some reason was laying on top of home plate, and that was the go-ahead run. And I was like, "What's going on? Did you just get tired? What happened?" He screwed up his hip and had a long 2-hour bus ride home from Old Forge. But the one thing he asked me is when he was on the plate, screaming and excruciating pain, was I safe? And then the game wasn't over yet, and then I met up with Coach Potter, who rode in the ambulance with him from Old Forge. The next thing he asked me is, did we win? That was his sophomore year. Junior year, we had a big brother there. His big brother's leading the ship, and then he took over his senior year. He did everything he was asked to do, went above and beyond. And all you younger guys, if you can live up to what he did, we'll be good for a long time. So thank you, Matt. Our next award is the Robert Schultz Memorial Award presented by Coach Rose.
Robert Schultz was a HCS alumni and soccer player who lost his life while trying to save another person from drowning. The Robert Schultz Award goes to an athlete who has extreme commitment to the team and concern for others. And this year's winner is no different. This year's winner demonstrated his commitment to and concern for his team in many ways. Through his work ethic and focus during practices and games, he led by example. He remained committed to the program and the position, and was not deterred by knowing he would only play 1 year on the varsity team. He was a friend and support to all his teammates. He always has a positive comment to lift up an individual or bring the team together. Most importantly, he was willing to sacrifice himself for the team. He did this again and again physically, be it to the body or the foot of an opposing player or even to his own goalpost. In 18 games, he had 7 shutouts, and .832 save percentage, and was named the league all-star. This year's Robert Schultz Award goes to Mike Kelly.
Congratulations, Michael. Our last memorial award is the Adam Heck Memorial Award, will be presented by Coach Bladford.
I love these microphones. When I was in high school, I used to be a drummer in a rock band until they kicked me out because I played sports, so I had to make a decision. Anyways, I'm very honored and happy to be here tonight. I love coming back to Hamilton. I love the student athletes in the gymnasium, in the auditorium. I love everything about Hamilton because Hamilton is about academics, athletics, music, plays and musicals, community. In my first year back, I've already established some great relationships with the senior class and the underclassmen. I want to thank Dr. Alston, Bill Dowsman, the teachers, our custodial staff, the sports boosters, and a real special thanks to my coaches this year. Joe LePage, I'm not real computer literate, and Joe really helped me a lot with a lot of things, but he was a good friend, and he's a phenomenal coach. Doug Marcellus, Pat Hogan, Jeff Schindler, Zach Darrow, Mikey Jones, and Brent Simpson. The current players in grades 7 through 12 who I have, I can't even tell you how happy I am to be back in Hamilton. And soon we're going to be very, very good again. The award I'm giving out is called the Heart and Soul Award. And the inscription on the award says, the Heart and Soul Award in memory of Adam Heck, to the Hamilton basketball player, senior, who exhibits complete loyalty, integrity, unselfish commitment to the team. I had 5 great seniors, and I just want you to stand up real quickly. Mike Hershey, Matt McGraw, just stand up real quickly. Morgan Torrance, Mike Kelly, where's my other senior, Lucas Smith, all right? Just give those guys a round of applause. All of those young men, it's hard when you have a new varsity coach coming in and it's going into your senior year, but I just developed great relationships with all those 5 guys, and they all exhibit qualities of the award I'm about to give out. So let me tell you a little bit about Adam. Adam played varsity soccer, varsity basketball, varsity baseball. He was a competitor, a leader. He wrote for the Emerald Press. He acted in the Masters Music Man. He attended Ithaca College. That's the only bad thing he did because I'm a Portland State guy. So he went to Ithaca. We always argued about that. But he got his degree in physical education. Adam was one of my favorite players. We had a real special relationship. I mentored him as soon as he got out of college at Ithaca, and he landed his first teaching position at Lansing High School. Adam and I spoke thousands of times during his young career as a teacher and a coach. We spoke on the phone, we spoke in person. That's the way our relationship was. He became a physical education teacher, and then the varsity boys soccer, varsity boys basketball, varsity softball. Over the years, he led Lansing to league titles, sectional titles, and went to the state Final Four in soccer 4 different times consecutively from 2011 to 2014. He was New York State Coach of the Year 2 times and inducted into the New York State Soccer Hall of Fame in 2016. I loved Adam. He was a great person. He leaves behind his wife, Beth, and 2 daughters, Alexis and Madison. His mom, Nancy, is with us tonight, and I'd like Nancy to come on up on stage and present the plaque with me to our recipient. You did. You're the best. So this is Nancy Heck, Adam's mom, the Heart and Soul Award in memory of Adam Heck to the Hamilton basketball player who exhibits complete loyalty, integrity, unselfish commitment to the team. Goes to Mike Kelly. With all the memorial awards, this is going to go up into the school, into one of the trophy cases. And it, as the first recipient, this will always go to a senior, 2016-2017, Mike Kelly.
Congratulations to our Memorial Award recipients. We had one student who was recognized as an all-state participant. Unfortunately, she graduated last year, so she couldn't be here. But this award came out after the fact, so we wanted to recognize Caitlin Janzik for receiving 14 all-state honors in softball last season. So congratulations, Caitlin. I know you couldn't be here, but I want to recognize you. Our next awards are the Hoteling Scholarship winners. The Hoteling Scholarship Awards fund to go to summer camp. The scholarship is awarded to a male and female applicant who plans to attend a summer camp. The awards are $100 each. This year's winners are Emma Basher and Brad Holcomb. Brad, we'll come to you. You want to go ahead and motion? Oh, sure. We hope you heal in time to take advantage of that this summer. Congratulations to Emma and Brad. At this time, I'd like to ask all our JV athletes and your coaches to please stand, be recognized as the future of our varsity programs. JV athletes, please stand. Coaches of JV sports, please stand. Congratulations on your season, and we look forward to seeing you participate at the varsity level. All right, what we've been waiting for, our captain's presentations. When called upon, we'd like to ask team members and the captains from the various teams to come up, and they'll give a quick review of their season. So team members come up, stay on stage, your captains will present. First is cross country. Presenting will be Lauren LaRufa and Michael Hershey. Cross country, come on up.
This cross-country season, we had many runners set personal records. Individually, we improved and continued to grow throughout the season. Among our regular season meets, we competed in the New Harper Invite, BDS Invite, CSC Championships, and Sectionals. At Sectionals, our boys team came in 13th out of 30 teams. Although we didn't have enough girls for team placement, we performed really well at Sectional individually.
We'd like to thank our dedicated parents who cheered in the cold, snow, rain, and occasional sunny meet. Thank you, Mrs. Schultz, for the muffins after races. And we'd like to thank Mr. Herta for his dedication, enthusiasm, and wisdom he provides us. We'd like to give a special thanks to Coach Hansen, who always pushes us to be the best, entertains us at practice with old high school stories, and encourages us to run faster, looser, but it usually comes out faster, looser. And he's just one of the most dedicated coaches we've had, and he's always there to support us. Lastly, we're going to miss the seniors, and we just want to thank Riley and Cole for those stories during planks to make the times go by faster, and Yasmin for being the best ultimate frisbee partner, and Luke for somehow always managing to get a bug in his eye during runs. And we'd like to thank Michael for always pushing us to get better and being so dedicated. We'll miss you all, and we're looking forward to an amazing season for the returning runners. Thank you.
Well done. Trevor Dow and Ryan Hunt, would you please come up with any football players?
All right, so Dr. Olson he has this phrase where he likes to say, sometimes you win, sometimes you learn. We learned a lot. 7 times in the 8 games we played. So anyway, it was an interesting season. Out of the people on stage, all except one were hurt at some point in the season. There were 6 of us. One of them's not here, Chris Eichholzer, but we got Jake Hill, Sean Hunt, Colin Fidel, Trevor, and myself. And yeah, you can take it from there.
Boys soccer, Jordy Geyer and Diego Cagle couldn't be here tonight. He's in Alaska, so Jordy, it's all you. Come on up, boys soccer. At least that's where he told me.
Oh yeah, I do.
So at the beginning of preseason this year, it looked like Hamilton Soccer could be in for a tough season. We graduated 12 seniors, and our coach left unexpectedly over the summer. Additionally, we are in a strong Class C league with a difficult non-conference schedule. However, Mr. Rose stepped in at the last minute to be our coach, and through hard work, our team was able to accomplish a successful winning season. With a mix of returning varsity players and members of the 2015 undefeated JV team, we finished with a 10-8 record, second place in our CSC Free League, and reached the quarterfinals of Class C sectionals. We also had 3 players recognized as CSC All-Stars, Mike Kelly, Jordy Geyer, and Diego Cagle, and had another 3 honorable mentions: Ben Bukowski, Dale Lake, and Eamon Pendleton Witherspoon. Diego was also named a Utica Observer Dispatch All-Mohawk Valley Second Team All-Star. Fortunately, we were able to thank the extensive list of people who contributed to Hamilton soccer this year at our end of year season dinner. But I do want to reiterate how much we appreciated your efforts. Finally, I especially want to thank all the parents again for the time that they've spent running concessions and washing uniforms, Mr. Rose for stepping in to coach us through a successful season, and all of my teammates for their effort and dedication this fall. Thank you.
Thanks, Shorty. Girls soccer, Ella Skinner, come on up.
So I'm here to talk about the combined North Lee and Hamilton girls soccer team. I've played with the combined team for the past 2 seasons, and it has always been a blast. Playing with girls who are talented, kind, and funny has made the commute to Morrisville every day well worth it. This past season, we had an overall record of 6-6-3, and we qualified for sectionals, although we lost in a tough game to Cooperstown in the first round. Playing in Morrisville under the coaching of Dwayne LeBlanc has always been fun. He knows exactly how to make our team want to be around each other, and the team bonding trips that we have taken are always something to talk about. Whether it's kayaking races or throwing raw eggs at each other, Mr. LeBlanc and the girls from both schools make every season one to remember, and I know that I speak for everyone when I say that we're excited to go back this fall.
With the volleyball team, come up. With captains Carly Belanger, Lydia DeHout, and Shelly Hawk.
This year we are excited to welcome our new coach and mom, Coach Hyman, into the program. We worked throughout the season to learn a brand new and complex rotation. Although we did not win many games, we felt greatly rewarded by the improvements we made over the season.
We also had a lot of fun together in practices, games, and our long bus rides to various schools in the Syracuse area. We also enjoyed working with the JV team and watching them get better throughout the season. We would like to thank our score operator, Dick Lenhart, and the bookkeepers, Linda Gordon and Annika's grandmother. Thank you so much to our coaches, Jen Brooks and Lauren Hyman, Mom, for their hard work, dedication, and patience.
Volleyball. Boys basketball. Michael Kelly, Michael Hershey, Trevor Dow. Boys basketball.
This season was a pretty highly anticipated season, not only for the players, but also the community, because Coach Blackford was returning for 14 years up at FM. At the beginning of the season, it was pretty tough. The new coaching staff, learning new offense, and we had a few injuries that hurt us. And we were also very young, with not a lot of varsity experience. But all year, the coaches pushed us to keep improving, and we did that throughout the year. We ended the season with an overall record of 7-14, losing our first round sectional game at McGraw. Some highlights were beating Derider at
So, as all of you know, this year Coach Blackford came back, and it was truly a privilege to play for him. And it was amazing how much we all learned from him this season, and definitely the most I've ever learned from a coach in the past. It was a ton of fun. We had a lot of great memories. Yeah.
I would just like to thank everyone associated with the basketball program, Coach Blackford, Coach Hogan, Coach Marcellus, Coach LePage, Mr. Lenhart. There's so many people involved this year. I think there's a real culture change this year from last year, our old coaching staff, to our new coaching staff. People learned new faces, new names, new everything. And I thought it was a great, fresh start for all of us. And I hope that our program can thrive in the future.
Girls basketball, represented by Carly Belanger, Olivia Dow, Kelly Bassett, and Lauren LaRufa.
A reshuffling of the league put us in with some tougher competition this year, but we held our own, finishing the season 8-13 and qualifying for sections.
Highlights of the season include sweeping Class B Canastota, beating New York Mills in Oriskany at home, and watching our 3 freshmen and 1 8th grader improve throughout the season and learn the game.
In sectionals, we lost the first round to Watertown IHC, who continued to be the Section 3 champions. And we would like to thank our scorebook keeper and Anne-Marie Weeks, scorebook operator Dick Lenhart, and shot clock operator Luke Wright.
Thank you. There's more. Okay, we would also like to thank dedicated coaches Gary Weeks and assistant coach Ken Belanger for always trying to help Gary think of something to do when there was nothing else left to do. And lastly, we'd like to thank the Green Mile for trying their best this year compared to the last years, and we're looking for improvement in the future. Thank you.
Cam Dye, come on up, representing hockey.
From Appleton, it was just me and JD. Some highlights, we got a couple ones, made section somehow. Lost the first round, wasn't pretty. But, I'm glad I was given the opportunity. Never played a varsity sport, had a blast, helped the group I was with. Just all around, bunch of good guys, especially JD. Very nice. Sorry you broke your collarbone. We're going for him next year. Oh wait, you are. Basically, just want to thank my coaches. I don't know. They're not here. I had a ton of fun. I just can't believe the amount of fun it was. I just wish I played better.
Wilson's come up, represented for swimming, represented by Craig Wilson. Ian, wow.
So I'm the captain of the Children Earlville swim team this year, and since HCS doesn't have a pool, we got the opportunity to go down and swim for them. That was very, very nice of them. This year the team's record was 3 wins and 9 losses.
This, I don't think, tells the whole story, though, since out of 10 swimmers, which is not a lot, which is the reason why we lost a lot of our leads, out of 10 swimmers, we had 37 sectional qualifications. Ian, this is his first year of swimming, qualified for 3 sectional events, and ended the year with the second fastest time on the team for the 50-yard freestyle at 25.98 seconds. This is my 4th year swimming, second for Sherburne. I qualified for 4 sectional events and finished 5th in the 100 fly at sectionals with a 104.27, and in the 50 free, I finished 7th in the Center State Conference, page 25.20. We had an amazing year with a great team, and I'm looking forward to coming back next year as a spectator and see us all swim. Thank you.
Thank you, Lucy Lawrence. Baseball, represented by Matt McGaw.
Okay, so going into the season, I knew that we had a lot of spots to fill. Losing 6 seniors last year, 5 of which were were CSC All-Stars or honorable mentions. I knew that we needed some guys to step up, and luckily we did. After the first game loss to Westmoreland, I saw some very good signs. Jake Hill, I knew he'd step up, and my favorite guy on the team, Mark Dunkel, also known as Steve's sister. This year was a lot of fun. We finished 12-4 overall with an 8-2 league record. What made this team so special is that we just didn't want to lose. Our 4 losses, they were with 3 or fewer runs, which is just amazing, really. What also made this team fun was that everybody made fun of everybody. And when I mean everybody, the coaches got involved too. Steve's sister was actually created by Coach LePage. So, I just want to thank Coach LePage and Father for helping me these last 4 years. I can't thank you enough for all you've done for me. And I want to thank the team for giving me and the other 2 seniors an unforgettable season. It's sad that I won't play for you guys again, but can't wait to watch you guys play next year.
Great job, Matt. Would Laura Lorraine please come up for lacrosse? I'm going to help Laura with this one. All right. You can sit next to her. Laura loves being on stage. The 2017 Casanova Girls Varsity Lacrosse team combined an overall record of 8-10 this season. As a member of one of the most competitive leagues in the state, we finished the regular season with a league record of 3-6. As a junior, Laura Lorraine is our starting goalie. She's dedicated, hardworking, and gives us her best every day. We feel very fortunate to have her as part of our program. Despite a tough loss in sectionals to a very good Skaneateles team, I was so proud of the girls and how hard they worked all season long. They pushed each other every day to be their best and work as a team. They had fun, made the best of the time we had together. I could not have asked for a better group of girls. That's from Coach Byrne. So thank you, Laura Lorraine. Would softball please come up, represented by Kelly Bassett, Carly Belanger, Lauren Rufa, and Olivia Dow.
This year we had a very young, squirrely team. in a successful season. We finished 8-7 overall, second in CSC. We suffered a cold, rainy spring with lots of canceled games and indoor practices, but managed to play 14 regular season games with a winning record and learning a lot throughout the season.
This season we had 2 walk-off wins, including one that ended in a home run from 8th grader Emma Basher. That was really exciting, and we had a lot of other exciting games this season. Our season was unfortunately cut short at Madison in the first round of sectionals, and we suffered a tough loss there.
We saw great improvement throughout the season, and we're excited to know that we're leaving this program in the very capable and talented hands of our underclassmen, who are sure to do really great things in the future.
We would like to thank our scoreboard operator, Dick Lenhart, and our bookkeepers, Anne-Marie Weeks and Gary Weeks, and our modified coach, Jessie Darrow, for coming to everything when she could. And lastly, we would like to thank our parents and our supportive fans, and Willie Dowsland and Coach Darrow for an awesome season and everything that they do for us inside and outside of softball. Thank you.
Thank you, ladies. Tennis, represented by Jordy Geyer and Lucas Smith. Come on up.
To repeat the claim of our coach, Mr. Jarko, this may have been one of the most successful tennis teams in Hamilton Central's history. Our team finished with a perfect 11-0 record, winning our CSC league. At first singles, Lucas Smith finished 10-1 in league play, 13-3 overall, and was a sectional finalist. Noah Walden was 10-1 in league at play at second singles, 13-3 overall, and finished third in sectionals. Playing third singles, Aiden Woods had an outstanding season with a 9-0 league record, 14-0 overall record, and won both the CSC tournament and the Class C2 sectional tournament at third singles. The first doubles pair of Jordy Geyer and Joy Valencia had a second strong season together, finishing 9-0 in the league, 12-3 overall, and reached the sectional finals. Finally, the second doubles team of Quinn Robertson and Kevin Schultz finished 9-0 in the league, 10-3 overall, and fourth place in sectionals. Also, Faith Valencia and Park Rock contributed to several of the team's wins.
For the second straight year, the team had players advance to the interclass state qualifying tournament, with Lucas at first singles and the first double teams of Jordy and Joy. Those three were also recognized as Utica Observer Dispatch All Mohawk Valley First Team Tennis All-Stars. Last, we would like to thank everyone who contributed to our team's success this year. We would especially like to thank our bus drivers, Coach Jarko, and our parents for bringing food and drinks on warm tournament days, and cheering us on through all types of spring weather. We also like to thank our teammates for pushing us to become better players. Thank you.
Well done, guys. Our last team to be represented is track and field. Speaking on behalf of track and field will be Yasmin Conowitz.
So Paul was supposed to speak to you, but he couldn't hear it, so he gave me the speech and I'll read it to you. Unfortunately, I couldn't be here for the ceremony because I was away at my university's freshman orientation. However, that won't stop me from saying that running with this track team this season has been some of the most fun on the sports team I've ever had in my high school career. Despite the crappy, rainy, cold conditions for a majority of the races, the people and personality of this team has always managed to turn a cloudy day into a sunny one. I'll miss each and every one of you guys. To cap this off, I have an inspirational quote about running, taken from many quotes about running from Coach Hansen that he posts on Schoology from time to time. It holds a statement that I think is shared by everyone on the team. Some runs are fun runs, some runs are dumb runs. Good runs are fast runs, but the best runs are dumb runs. And I just want to thank everyone on the team for making this season the best, at least in my opinion, and I'll miss you guys.
I'll put a big round of applause for all of our teams and captains that we have. And I'm using to help them speak, and they did a great job. Next is a very special presentation. It's our Hamilton Sports Boosters Booster of the Year presentation. As per tradition, we ask that the 2016 Sports Booster of the Year, Dan Martin, please come up and present this year's award winner. Coach Martin, come on up.
Sports Boosters have a long-standing tradition of supporting Hamilton Central School students, athletes, and their sports program. In addition, every year since 1946, we have also recognized a community member as our Sports Booster of the Year, a person with a long history of dedication and enthusiasm for Hamilton Central School athletics. The Sports Boosters program in our community, in keeping with this 71-year-old tradition, please allow me now to introduce this year's honoree. While many of you may be too young to know this year's recipient personally, 2 words really sum up her persona in our sports community: popcorn machine. This woman was so dedicated to making our concession stands popular and profitable that she purchased her own personal movie theater style popcorn maker to use freely at Hamilton Central School and at the Mid-York Little League fields. If that doesn't give you a hint about who this person is, then let me elaborate on her long time involvement with HCS sports. As a young woman, she attended Hamilton Central School and fittingly was a member of both color guard and the cheerleading squad. Becoming captain of the squad in her senior year, she continued her enthusiasm for HCS sports when her family moved back to Hamilton and her own children started playing sports themselves. She went to as many games as possible, supporting her own children and their teammates in any way that she could. She baked outstanding chocolate chip cookies, made frequent trips to BJ's for concession stand supplies, ordered, cooked, grilled, set up, cleaned up, organized, and staffed, you name it. She was the concession stand queen. Whether it was for Little League, Hamilton Central School, or Colgate, and whether her kids were on the team or not, she volunteered and she did a great job. She helped out year after year at Hamilton Optimist Soccer Club tournament. She was a member of the Hamilton Sports Boosters for many years. She managed the Sports Boosters Facebook page until this year and never expected anything in return. She continued to support HCS teams even after her children graduated because she loves the opportunities that athletics give to all students at Hamilton Central. Apparently, she's not the first member of her family to feel that way. Her own father, Bill Wilcox, was Sports Booster of the Year in 1981. And now, 36 years later, we'd like to recognize Beth Holcomb as the 2017 Hamilton Sports Booster of the Year. Congratulations, Beth, and for many thanks for all the work you've done and continue to do on behalf of HCS and the student athletes. Thank you.
Congratulations, Beth, that's well deserved. Thank you for all you've done for HCS athletics over the years. We certainly appreciate it. Now it's time to announce our Scholar Athlete Awards. We have 3 different sets of Scholar Athlete Awards to hand out. The first are the HCS Awards, which go out to the male and female athletes with the highest grade point average in each class. Our freshman Scholar Athletes are Ian Wilson with a 94.67 grade point average, participating in cross country, swimming, and track. Ian Wilson. Beth Belanger with a 98.67 grade point average, participating in soccer, basketball, and softball. Sophomore, Lynn Henke with a 98.5 average, participating in track. Aiden Woods with a 99 average, participating in tennis. Junior with an average of 95.33, participating in volleyball, cross country, basketball, softball, that's 4 sports, Lauren LaRufa. With an average of 98.67, participating in tennis is Kevin Schultz. I believe Kevin is with the family at college orientation for Paul. Our seniors, Sophie Von Munch, who was in California because Carrie is graduating from Stanford this weekend, but she had a 96 average, participating in volleyball and track, Sophie Von Munch. With an average of 97.33, participating in soccer and tennis, Jordy Geiger. A big round of applause for our male and female with the highest grade point averages in each class. Congratulations. Our next set of Scholar Athlete Awards are the Center State Conference Scholar Athlete Awards. These athletes have met the criteria set forth by the Center State Conference for academic excellence. We'll start with 8th graders, Madison Rodriguez, Jenna Rogers, Lauren Rodriguez, and Emma Basher. Please come up. Our freshmen, Nathaniel Armstrong, Beth Dawkins, Addison Schoonmaker, Peter Klingeman, Ian Wilson, Ashley LaRufa, Molly Stahl, and Beth Belanger. Our sophomores, Colin Fidel, Danny Jerome, Ryan Hunt, Emily McCann, and Aiden Woods. Our juniors, Trevor Dow, Ella Skinner, Noel Walden, and Lauren LaRufa. And our seniors, Riley Schmidt, Olivia Dow, Matt McGaugh, Michael Kelly, Carly Belanger, Yasmin Conowitz, Paul Schultz, Sophie Von Munch, and Jordy Geiger. Those are your Center State Conference Scholar Athletes. Congratulations. Go ahead. Our final set of awards are the New York State Scholar Athlete Team Awards. These awards go out to the teams whose overall GPA is 90 or above. As I announce the team awards, will the coach please come up and receive your certificate? For the fall, with a team average of 91.25, boys soccer. With an average of 92, boys cross country. With an average of 91.7, volleyball. With an average of 92.55, girls basketball. With an average of 92.95, boys track and field. With an average of 94.42, girls track and field. Don't think it's because of you. With an average of 91.3, baseball. With an average of 92.93, tennis. With an average of 93.69, softball. And our HCS Scholar Athlete Champion with an average of 95.33, our top team is girls cross country. Team members, make sure you see Coach Hansen after the award ceremony to get your t-shirts. Congratulations to our Team Scholar Athlete Award winners. All right, as we move into our senior awards, the following awards are handing out to our senior athletes who participated in 1 sport, 2 sport, and 3 sports. Seniors, please stay on stage when I call your name. 1 sport, Bronze Athlete Awards. For soccer, Ben Bukowski. For soccer, Chance Croy. For ice hockey, Cameron Dye. For volleyball, Franny Lucy McCabe. For volleyball, Brittany Taiwo. For tennis, Joy Valencia. And for swimming, Braden Wilson. Our silver award winners for participating in 2 varsity sports their senior season. Kelly Bassett for basketball and softball. Shelby Hall for volleyball and basketball. For soccer and tennis, Jordy Geyer. For cross country and track, Yasmin Conowitz. For soccer and tennis, Margaret Rock. For basketball and baseball, Morgan Torrance. For cross country and tennis, Faith Valencia. Our HCS Gold Award winners participating in 3 varsity sports their senior year. Carly Blanger, volleyball, basketball, softball. Olivia Dow, volleyball, basketball, softball. Michael Hershey, cross country, basketball, track. Michael Kelly, soccer, basketball, baseball. Matt McGaw, soccer, basketball, baseball. And Lucas Smith, cross country, basketball, and tennis. Our senior athletes, congratulations to all of you. Coaches, would you please join me on stage? At this time, it's my pleasure to announce our male and female athletes of the year. Our female athlete of the year is Olivia Dow. Olivia participated in 3 sports, volleyball, basketball, softball, 10 total varsity letters. In volleyball, she was a 3-year letter winner, senior captain, who was dominant at the net, finishing with a team-leading 73 kills and 16 blocks. She also finished the year with 27 aces and 41 digs. In basketball, 4-year starter. This past season, she was a leading scorer, averaging 14 points per game. Second leading rebounder, 10 rebounds per game. Most improved free throw shooter, 57%, up from 31% as a junior. Leader in block shots, 2.9 per game, 8th best in Section 3. She was named to the All-Tournament Selection Team in the Unadilla Valley Holiday Tournament. She finished her career with 27 points versus Section 3 champion Watertown IHC, which tied her career high versus New York Mills earlier in the season. She was a 2017 Center State Conference Division IV First Team All-Star. She was selected to play in the 2017 Senior Classic. In her career in basketball, she was a sectional champion, a regional champion, a state Final Four participant, and finished her career with 868 career points. In softball, she was a 3-year letter winner, 2017 CSC First Team All-Star. In 2017, Olivia led the softball team with 464 on-base percentage, 14 RBIs, 7 doubles, 12 walks, including a game-winning walk-off double against Waterville. She was a 2016 CSC Second Team All-Star, 2015 CSC Second Team All-Star, a 2015 Sectional Champion, a 2015 Regional Champion, and a 2015 New York State Runner-Up. Your Female Athlete of the Year, Olivia Dow. Your Male Athlete of the Year, Michael Kelly. Michael participated in 3 sports, soccer, basketball, and baseball, with 6 total varsity letters. In soccer, as a senior, he posted 7 shutouts, an .832 save percentage, and was named a first-team league all-star. He helped the team to a second-place finish in the CSC Division III standings, a 10-8 overall record, and an appearance in the sectional quarterfinals. In basketball, as a full-time starter and senior captain, Mike blossomed on the court. His statistics improved from last year in every category. In 2016, he scored a total of 10 points. This year, he averaged 7 points per game and finished with 147 total points. He made 36 threes this year compared to 3 last year, and he increased his assists by 61 and steals by 36. He also had 66 more rebounds this season. In baseball, he was a 3-year letter winner, 2016 Honorable Mention CSC All-Star, a 27 First Team CSC All-Star, a 2017 CSC League Champion, and a 2017 Captain. His 3-year career stats as a pitcher was 7-3 with a 2.5 career ERA. His senior year, he went 4-1 with 1 save and a career low ERA of 1.5, which led the team. Also posted personal career highs at the plate in his senior year, hitting .321. He was an outstanding defensive player in the field as well. He had a great demeanor on the field and represented Hamilton baseball, not only with his great play, but with his attitude and effort. Your Male Athlete of the Year, Michael Kelly. Thank you, coaches. In closing, I'd like to once again congratulate all our student athletes on another successful athletic career, and a special thank you to our outstanding coaches for their dedication to their teams. And finally, again, a big thank you to the Hamilton Sports Boosters for putting together tonight's celebration. And as always, thank you parents and the Hamilton school community for your continued support of Hamilton athletics. Thank you for coming. Let's go over to the cafeteria for some dessert.